For June 2025, our men's health program is shining a light onto the stories of 6 men who have survived prostate cancer. They all participate in our men's health activities through the Department of Public Health. Here's the story of Antwaune Ingram.
My prostate cancer journey kind of began with, I always say I was a victim of COVID. And by that I mean, like the rest of the world, I didn't go to the doctor for anything during that COVID period. My first visit to the doctor post-COVID was for my annual visit. At that annual visit, they came back and said my PSA was elevated and I needed to go see a urologist. So in doing so, didn't have a lot of knowledge about the PSA, what it was, what it meant, because truth be told, I really wasn't at that age yet where it was that much of a factor. But with that being said, once I was kind of brought to knowledge about it and understanding that score that's been talked about, that 0 to 4, at that time that I was diagnosed, I was at a 31.5. So that blew me away, but I still didn't really have a concept of what that meant. So in talking with the urologist, kind of got a little bit more clarity, became a lot more scared, a lot more nervous about what was going on. And like has already been said by some of the other guys here, that you're not prepared to get that kind of news. It just kind of blows you away. But with that being said, it was determined that based on the PSA level, as well as the combination of things that they kind of rate, I had a Gleason score of about 8, which together made me kind of a high-risk patient. So with that, my team kind of outlined the options that I had available. I chose to do a prostatectomy, I think is how you pronounce it, but where they do a full removal of the prostate. So I was diagnosed in October of 23 and was able to get into surgery in November, so pretty quickly. And doctor said he wanted to act on it as quickly as possible. Prior to that, I had the biopsy that's also been mentioned, and that too was probably one of the worst things of all this experience. But in having that is where they take the 14, in my case they took 14 snippets of tissue samples of the prostate, just to get an idea of where it's located and to determine if it's gone outside the prostate. Mine had not, thankfully. So I had the option of doing the removal, which is what we opted for. And after consulting with my wife and family, just thought that was the best route to have a comfort level. Had the surgery, and I had the robotic surgery as well. That was a new concept too. Just the thought of a doctor doing the work, but at a desk, and he's operating a robot that's down inside you, so getting it done. So that was an experience to say the least. But recovery and everything from that. Following that, I had a round of radiation treatments. I completed 32 treatments of radiation, so that's a daily treatment. Going to the cancer center, having those treatments done 32 times. I also completed a round of hormone therapy, which is essentially a testosterone deprivation, where they starve out the cancer by taking away the testosterone from your body. But in doing so, there's a lot of side effects affiliated with that. So some increased pain, hot flashes, cold flashes, the whole nine. With that, sex drive, libido, all that kind of out the window. The approach I took though was, I don't necessarily want to hear about the side effects or the downside. I want to talk about, extending my life. If I can do that, then that's the route I want to take. So that was the approach that I had with my team, and that's, the way we approached it.
Woohoo! Way to go! Congratulations! Yes!
You can learn more about the Men's Health Program through these phone numbers or this email address.